Hi, and welcome to another edition of Beauty on the Budget. Today I'm going to be discussing liquid liners. So I have a bunch of liquid liners that I purchased over, I don't know, the last couple of, maybe last 2 years or something. And I just happened to find a bunch in my beauty supply. So I'm going to talk about some of them. I researched some of the prices because some of them I couldn't remember the prices. And I'm going to talk about them and give my review of what I think about them and let you go from there. Okay, so the first one I'm going to talk about is this L'Oreal. It's the L'Oreal Infallible. All of the liners that I have are in black. I'm sure some of them come in different colors, but right now I'm just doing black liquid liner because that's what I happen to wear always. So they all basically have the same tip because I'm the type of person that just uses the same tip for, well, there's a certain tip that I like and I happen to use it all the time. So this one's got the tip once again like that. I don't know if it's, anyway. And so it's got a fairly big one and it just goes on like that. So this one's not bad. The staying power was really nice on it. This one is the most expensive of all of them. This one was about $10 to $12 depending on where you get it. You might be able to get it on sale for a little bit cheaper for in around $8, just depending on where you get it. So this is the Infallible 12-Hour Super Slim Liquid Liner. It's not bad. I did enjoy using it. I think just because of the price I didn't buy it anymore, or I got curious and tried something else. So this one, it's okay. I'd recommend it if you want to try it. It's got a nice big tip, which is pretty good. The next one I'm going to go on to is the Joe Fresh. This one is the Precision Liquid Eyeliner in black once again. So Joe Fresh has a bunch of different liquid liners on. This one I just happened to get, and their prices range anywhere between $8 to $10 depending on where you get it, if it's on sale, all of that jazz. This is the one that I happen to go for. Once again, it's got the same tip as always, and it goes on the same way. And a lot of the time I tend to go for non-waterproof, just because the staying power, I don't like having to take off waterproof makeup. It tends to be a pain. But if you are one of those people that loves waterproof makeup, I highly recommend going for the waterproof one. Staying power on it's really good. This one tends to go on a little bit lighter, and then you kind of have to build on. The L'Oreal one goes on light as well, and then you kind of have to build it. Unless you really press down, then it comes on a bit darker. But I would be careful on pressing too hard because then you can mess up your eyes. So maybe do a light one and then go over it again. Just gonna wipe, and this is after I've wiped off my mascara. So they do have some pretty good staying power. Next one I'm going to go for is Essence. Essence is a cheaper brand. Usually their stuff is in around $2 to $6, $8 at like for the more expensive stuff. Surprisingly enough, their stuff is pretty good. And for this one, it's $3.50. That's it. $3.50 for this. It's really nice. I've been wearing it the last couple of days. This one is the super fine one as well. I tend to go for the super fine one just because they're easier to build a better point, and then you can get a little bit more control and a more pointed out look with it just going very lightly. This one's nice. It goes on really dark, really fast, which I like this one a lot. My only complaint about it is the brush is really big, and I find that I don't have as much control when I'm doing my eyeliner look, and it ended up making me mess up a bit more, which then caused me just to do bigger and bigger and bigger wings. If you like the super big over dramatic wing look, this is probably the perfect one for you. And it's not bad. For the price, I would definitely recommend it. I'd recommend buying it just for if you've never had a liquid liner before, I totally recommend getting this one to get you into trying out liquid liner, especially this style of pen. because if you can master this style, then you can master liquid liner. So highly recommend using this one. The other downside is because it is so dark. If you make a mistake, it is a little bit harder to get off using some like a Q-tip and your eye makeup remover. So just a heads up with that, you have to use a little bit more. So that's the downside to it going on super dark. Next one I'm going to go to is the Hard Candy. Hard Candy liquid liner. This one I did not like at all. I found the staying power wasn't very good. You can get it at Walmart for $6 roughly. I did not like it. I don't recommend it. There's better liners out there for the price. It's just, I don't know. I think Hard Candy products are just not very good. It's cheap and you get what you pay for. Yeah, the staying power wasn't very good. It goes on nice and dark, which is good, but I don't know. I really was not impressed with it when I got it. Finally, this one is my gem. This one is my favorite. It's the e.l.f. liquid liner. I buy mine at Old Navy, but you can get it on our website. You can get it wherever pretty much e.l.f. products are sold. e.l.f. products are sold, some of them sometimes at Walmart, Old Navy in Canada. I know Winners and HomeSense sells it once in a while. If you see a booth with e.l.f. products, don't just walk away and ignore it and be like, oh, that's cheap makeup. Their makeup, the prices are lower, but it's actually really good quality makeup. I'm actually wearing one of their highlighters right now, or it's a low light for contouring, and it's really good. It came in a little package with a blush, and it was like $5. Can't go wrong. I have their lipstick and their lipsticks. The staying power on it is awesome. It's like a lipstick crayon, so it goes on a little bit dry, but it's really nice, and the colors are really vibrant. Back to this liquid liner. This one is my go-to liner. I am in love with it. The staying power of it is awesome. You can cry and all day and your eyeliner will look amazing. So I highly recommend sticking with the e.l.f. one if you can find it and trying it out. The tip on it is smaller than the average or than any of the other ones that I have tried out here or I have talked about. Just giving an example. And so they all have slightly longer tips. This one is, the Joe Fresh one is on the same par, I guess, a little bit smaller than the Essence one. Anyway, the e.l.f. one is amazing. I really like it. It goes on a lot lighter than the other ones. This one is the e.l.f. here versus that one is I think that's the Hard Candy one. So as you can see, the Hard Candy one is really dark. I just really wasn't impressed with it. I don't know why. Maybe I'll try it out again. But the nice thing about the e.l.f. one is you can build on it, so you can keep going on and making it darker. I'm wearing it right now on my eyes, and it is a nice solid. So you can keep building on it. If you do make a mistake, because it is lighter, it's easier to fix if you do make a mistake, which is nice. Other than that, the price is right for it. It's on the website, on the e.l.f. website, it's only $2. I'm pretty sure it was $4 to $6 at Old Navy, but you can't go wrong with this one. This is my go-to eyeliner if you want to try liquid liner. I tend to wear liquid liner all the time. It's my go-to, and yeah, there is my review of liquid liners. I hope you enjoyed. And just an FYI, this was a glam look that I decided to try out. It's we have a bit of an ice storm going on right now here, and it's not very nice. I'm not venturing outside, so I figured if I'm going to make a video, I might as well look extra pretty today. So if you like this look, I can tell you how to do it on my next video. Thanks. I hope this helped, and stay tuned for next week.